When I'm out working my oil rig slash cell phone tower field, I need a knife I can trust. Now, this Chris Reeve Umnamzaan, it's a hell of a knife. I mean, it's solid, it's dependable, but with its one-piece bearing system, it opens slow as molasses. I need something faster. I mean, I could be trying to splice in a new pressure line 1 minute, and then I could be trying to cut some fiber optic cable the next minute, you know? So I need a knife that deploys fast. This thing is just too slow. What other choices could I have? Maybe an auto. What about a nice OTF, a big solid one? I mean, that sounds great, but when you're trying to cut 3,000 PSI line, you can't have a blade that wobbles around like that. That ain't gonna work. I need something solid and dependable and fast. That's why I go with the PROTECH TR3 in Magnacut.
Magnacut.
Now this knife has a abalone button insert, but that don't mean it's not tough. It's got a big, thick, tough blade that's solid. It deploys, it locks. It's ready to cut cable. It's ready to go work on the water tower. It's ready to cut pressure line. It's ready to do anything. The PROTECH TR3, except nothing less. What do we have here? We got a PROTECH TR3, man. I love this thing. I got it at, wait, did I get it at Blade Show? No, maybe I got it in a trade. I think I got it in a trade. I did not get this at Blade Show. But it's so nice, man. Look at the button. It's got a little, I think, abalone, mother of pearl, something, little inlay inside the button. So nice, man. These grooves definitely give it plenty of grip. I've seen the ones, the TR3 that have the little dragon scales or fish scales going. I like that too, but this one is definitely nice. I put a fairly cheap little eBay purchased carbon fiber pocket clip on it, and it fit pretty well. I think it is the, I want to say Benchmade pattern, but I'm not 100% sure. You'd have to check into that. Well, actually, I'll check into it. That's kind of my job. So do the Benchmade clips fit PROTECH? I think that's what it is. I think it's not the Spyderco, but I will correct myself if I'm wrong right up here. What do you think about this table, man? This is so nice. I'm at a campsite, and this is their table. I mean, this is freaking terrific. Like, it's beautiful, man. Like, it's got like some kind of, I think they put like a horseshoe. They burnt like a horseshoe into it, but then it fucked it up. I don't know, man, but it's cool though. This TR3 is amazing. I don't know if you saw my little short where I was working out in my oil field slash cell phone tower field slash water tower field, and I needed a knife that could deploy fast, and that's what this guy is, man. And it closes not quite as fast as other knives, but like, you know, you compare it to, say, an Umnamzaan, it opens a shit ton faster than an Umnamzaan, and it's ready to go. Now the Umnamzaan takes about as long to close, maybe a little faster to close. Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. See, press the button, start moving it. Yeah, it's what, half a second longer than this to close, and way faster to open, you know. So, you know, Umnamzaan, I love you. I love you. You're the tough, you know, if I need something to cut through a brick wall, it's going to be the Umnamzaan, you know. But if I just need to cut some pressure line or some optical cable or whatever the heck goes up into a cell phone tower, this is what I'm using, you know. I'm using this guy because it's got Magnacut. Magnacut's a great steel. Everyone whines about it. Oh, it's just fancy 440. Bullshit, it's fancy 440. With the right heat treatment, Magnacut is so far above 440 that it can't even see the 440 down below it. It looks like a little ant, okay? So stop with that nonsense. You know Magnacut is badass. Listen to it. Just listen to this guy. Great ergos. Decently slicey blade. I'm not going to say it's super slicey, and it's not super thin behind the edge, but it's a fairly tough blade on a button locking knife, which that's what this is. You could say, you know, it's a button locking knife. It just has a spring in it instead of just like your regular button lock that doesn't have a spring. One hand operation, obviously. Nice aluminum, milled aluminum clamshell frame. I've tuned this one a bit. What I do sometimes on my out the side autos is I tighten the pivot a little bit more than normal because I don't want them to open quite so hard. Some people love it to slam open. I just think about that poor stop pin and the wear and tear that's on that every time it snaps open, especially since I kind of like to fidget with my knives a little bit and maybe kind of open them a little bit too often. So that's why I tighten mine up a little bit so it slows it down a little bit. Now that may wear out other components inside, faster because it's tightened up a little bit and it's wearing as it opens, you know. But it's not going to wear out the stop pin, which I think is more important. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I got to say about the PROTECH TR3. It is a badass knife. I need more PROTECHs. I have a Mordax, I have this one, and that's it. I need some more PROTECHs because I love PROTECH. I mean, you know, if I wanted a nice OTF, I could get a Microtech. But I'd fucking buy, you know, anything before I'd buy a Microtech, because fuck Microtech, stealing shit from Hawk. I'll buy a goddamn Max Ace way before I buy a Microtech. And even though it's a little rattly, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it compared to a Microtech, which I would throw in the trash immediately. Yes, yeah, no, I would not actually do that. But yeah, I don't really love that they stole that design. I don't love it. And yeah, they did. And if you don't think so, I don't know. You're not thinking very clearly. Anyway, PROTECH TR3. It's a sweet one. Let's get a nice picture of it. And have a nice day.